Hey guys, welcome to the video lecture for Chapter 16, which will cover monetary policy. Okay, so just as a brief introduction to this material, the Federal Reserve's Federal Open Market Committee, which we learned about in the last chapter, has released these things called dot plots that depict each FOMC member's predictions of the future federal funds rate, and rather than fulfilling the intention of providing information about anticipated Fed monetary policy actions, the charts have actually caused some confusion. Not really a good thing, actually, when you're talking about monetary policy. You want very clear-cut information coming from the Fed, because the more uncertainty there is regarding monetary policy, the more unstable markets like the stock market will be, as well as other markets. So this chapter is going to help us understand why monetary policy is important. What are the important aspects of monetary policy? What is monetary policy? And things of that nature. Our objectives for this chapter are to first identify key factors that influence the quantity of money that people want to hold. And then we're going to look at describing how Federal Reserve monetary policy actions influence market interest rates, which is one of the key channels through which monetary policy affects the economy. Then we're going to look at trying to evaluate how expansionary and contractionary monetary policy actions affect equilibrium real GDP and the price level in the short run using our Keynesian model. Next, we want to be able to understand something called the equation of exchange and what its importance in the quantity theory of money and prices is. And then we're going to wrap up the chapter by looking at how to explain the Federal Reserve and how they have implemented credit policy since the Great Recession in 2008. Okay, so here's our outline for the chapter. Feel free to pause the video and take a look at this if you'd like. Did you know that the Federal Reserve System holds about 1 out of every $5 of the net public debt? So remember learning about net public debt? They basically hold about 20% of it. And in fact, that probably has increased recently. So in this chapter, we're going to learn about the Fed's bond buying efforts and their implications for interest rates.